So extra pair of clothes packed, my GoPro kit, medical kit, extension pole, and we are all set to go. So we are all set to go. Anil is getting scolded for not wearing his cheetah. Nihal was gas top to bottom. Go. So we begin our day now.
So fast that you'll miss it if you blink. So now watch out. There's a billion stars right on the brink of now in the Milky Way. In the Milky Way. So vast yet so complete. It makes me feel so small, standing on my feet. Just a speck of life, so distinct.
So guys, we just entered the Central Road. This is also called the Dhap Road. We used to like come for hike and all, and probably it's your teenage dating spot for all the Ghum and Jorvonglo people. So yeah, let's catch up to the gang. Nihal has been held already. So as you can see, this place is really peaceful and beautiful. really peaceful and beautiful. There's some traffic over here. So yes, as I was saying, this is also called the Central Road, therefore it falls under the Tiger Hill, or rather you could say the foothills of Tiger Hill. A bit of history about this place is originally built by the Britishers as the water reservoir for whole of town, that is Darjeeling. And I'm just immured by the beauty. I've been here after almost a decade now, and must say they've preserved the forest department. Hats off to them. They've preserved the fauna of this area, flora and fauna, and I could even hear the birds chirping. And although the road needs to be taken care of a bit, however, the place is really beautiful, must say. Aye. There was a splish and splash. Tribute to Bobby Vuitton. Oh sorry, Bobby Darin. So I believe at time lapse would be preferably better for this, but I even also don't want you all to miss out on the beauty that's, you know, goes at hand, because in speed, in dual speed, you tend to miss out on the details that you could literally, you know, observe by your plain eyes. I was so much worried about the hyperventilation that I'd go through. Therefore, I actually started jogging a month prior for this day. Not exactly, but then however it helped. So, some of our friends waiting here. And I guess they'll catch up with us. So, yeah, there we go. And the best part about you know, like cycling downhill is you don't have to, you know, stress on pedaling a lot of times. So I believe, you know, coming up would be a task, because once I went for cycling this road back with my college friends, college buddies. To recall, I can still recall some of them, namely Shivam was there. Shout out to Shivam, our president of NSS, and we had Pratik Dahal, owner of CCD, sorry, not CCD, I'm bad, don't kill me for that one, Cafe Readers, and also we had one more, Anmol, and Ashish, of course, Buta Gorilla. So yeah, those were all the people. And trust me, this is really a beautiful place to cycle, you know. Of course, if you're hiking, you need to be aware of the wild animals that you might, you know, because Central India is also renowned for spotting leopards and some of the wild boars and stuff. So those are very common. However, yeah, leopards and cheetahs, as we call chitwa over here, are very common animals here, which has been commonly spotted in past 2 decades. So I believe apart from that, it's all good to go, you know. Wow, that was rough. So I believe I'll give you a time lapse from now on. हामीलाई गाइड गर्नुहुँदैछ अस्ति त्यहाँनिर के भन्नु चाहनुहुन्छ त? So we've stopped near, not near, we'd be right under the reservoir right now, and this is the filter house. This was built about a decade ago, and yeah, so we'll be stopping here for the launch orders, and we'll be, you know, going and having our lunch later on. So as to say,
welcome गर्न चाहन्छौँ जहाँ बाहिरको टुरिस्टहरु है, हाम्रो डोमेस्टिक टुरिस्ट अन्त त्यसको लागि राइट हो भन्छ है। रुट चाहिँ हाम्रो यहाँ अल मिलिट्री रोड भनेर, अन्त हामी लोकल चिन्छौँ यहाँ धापको बाटो भनेर। यो हामी रुट स्टार्ट घुमबाट गरेर बागौडा देखि भएर हामी तल्लो बाटो मेन लाइन बाटो आउँछौँ ब्याक हुँदाखेरि। अझदेखि अन भइरहेको छ यो। जति पनि साइक्लिस्ट यो गुगलमा पनि तपाईहरु चेक गरेर है हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। फर्स्ट माउन्टेन बाइक पार्क हो यहाँनिर इन्डियामा, यो सिन्चेल एरियामा चाहिँ।
आज कति जना छ?
हामी आज कति 31 राइडर्स छौँ। 31 कति 31
The break is over, short break, and we are now continuing towards Bagorda, and as I said before, the road is very, very much, tormented, I would say. Ahead of me is Nihal Guru. He's been a pretty prominent cyclist from Ghum Road, and he's been, I think, cycling for almost a year now. And he also intends to take part in the 2nd October race that is happening from Siliguri, I believe, Rohini till Ghum or Darjeeling. I don't know how long will that race last. However, we are right beneath the Sinchal Lake, and about in 2 or 3 turns more we shall reach the gate of Sinchal Reservoir. However, it's locked because of many people committing suicide in this area. They used to drown themselves, and that's the dark history about the Sinchal Lake. Alas, it's a beautiful place. You are totally safe, nothing to fear of, and yeah, we'll get back to you with the time lapse after some time. So this is the gate towards Sinchal Lake, and it's open as of now, but there's another gate on top that will have to request others to open. Well, I think we have a broken cycle over here now, and that's the gate. So we have a casualty on board. She